from around the 30-yard line, and they're going to place it down at around the 4-yard line, make that the 11-yard line, and that's where the Prairie View offense will start.
Yeah, the Rattlers will be on defense. Sharice Shea is going to be defensive end. Defensive tackle Stanley Mentor. Gentle Hunt will be the nose guard. The Fang will be Anthony Dunn. The middle linebacker Isaiah Majors. The Spam linebacker John Chaney. Nickel will be Kamali King. The row will be Javon Morgan. The free safety Andre Power. The cornerback Eric Smith and Kendall Bowler.
Panthers set to go. 14 minutes, 50 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. We're just underway. First possession for the Panthers. Officials stop play on the field as they're discussing something on the field. Now they're going to go ahead and wave everything off as they're getting ready for the Panthers' first possession. Trayvon Cunley is their quarterback. And the give is to their running back, who finds a little bit of running room for about 5 yards on the play. That was a nice first play for the Panthers.
Yeah, run option, and the quarterback actually pulled it, and he actually ran that ball, picked up over about 2 yards. They had trips to the short side of the field, run play, pass option on the quarterback. He pulls it, picks up about 2 yards.
14 minutes, 26 seconds remaining in the first quarter. We're just underway here at Bragg Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. Panthers looking at a first down and second and two. They swing the ball out. Nice little pass play, and it's going to be driven out of bounds just short of the first down.
Big time play by the defense. Well covered by the Rattler defense.
That pass was complete to Shamar Savage as Prairie View will be looking at a third down and 7 yards to go as they mark this ball down on the 15-yard line of the Panthers.
Get a big play from the defense right now, Melvin.
Trayvon Conley is your quarterback, and he's back to pass. He's looking, he fires, and it's going to be incomplete, and that's going to be a fourth down possession coming up for the Panthers.
Yeah, Conley dropped back. He tried to hit his wide receiver on a deep turn-in, and well covered by the cornerbacks from Florida A&M.
13 minutes, 54 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. We're just underway as the Prairie View Panthers come into Bragg Stadium on their first possession, started at the 11-yard line. They go 3 and out, and now they're punting the football, and this punt is going to be taken by the Rattler at about his 37. Finds a little bit of a hole, and he's hit. Met right there. Big hit, and the Rattlers will start around the 44-yard line.
Yeah, great coverage by the Prairie View Panthers there. Nice high punt, a returnable punt, and Cherie picked that thing up and was trying to make something happen, and that ball is going to be spotted on the 45-yard line for the Rattler offense.
I'm Melvin Beal here along with Albert Chester. We're at Ken Raleigh Field here at Bragg Memorial Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. 13 minutes, 43 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Rattlers on their first offensive possession. The ball is marked at the 44-yard line of Florida A&M. Jeremy Moose is your quarterback. He's back to pass, looking, fires, and our player fell down on that play. Looks like Marcus Rowley fell down on that play. Al just threw the quarterback's timing off.
Well, I'll tell you what I liked about that play is Moose had time to throw the football. I mean, the routes didn't time up just right, but great protection by the offensive line.
13 minutes, 36 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Rattlers looking at a second down and 10 yards to go as they mark the ball down at the Florida A&M 44-yard line. Jeremy Moose is your quarterback for Florida A&M. And he'll give this ball up to Kevin Dean, who gets to start today. He cracks ahead for about 3 yards as they bring him down at the 47-yard line.
Yeah, little run-pass option look, attack the right side of the line. Dean was able to pick up only about 2 or 3 yards.
Definitely, and that's going to bring up third down. 8 yards to go for Florida A&M. And Dean emerged last week, Al, as we have a Rattler down on the field right now, an offensive lineman, and the Rattlers have really struggled with injuries on the offensive line.
Yeah, that's our center there, T.G. Lee, man. We can't afford to let him go down. He's going down early in the season and bounce back, so let's hope that this is superficial and nothing that's super serious.
And, Al, we talked to head coach Willie Simmons earlier, and he talked about it all starts up front and here early. We have an injury to our center.
Yeah, you got to have those guys, man. And T.G. Lee has been a mainstay of that offensive line and being the center. You know, that's crucial when you have a relationship with your center and quarterback. So it's next man up, and it looks like it's going to be if he has to come out, it looks like it's going to be Caesar Reese.
Yes. So the Rattlers have struggled, again, on offensive, especially the offensive line. We have one player that's out for the year, and right now they're taking a lot of time with him, Al. We're going to go ahead and take our first break on the afternoon. We'll be back in a moment.
FAMU football season is ready to strike. Cheer the Rattlers to victory and be entertained by the Marching 100 this football season at Bragg Memorial Stadium. The game is over. You can explore even more excitement in Tallahassee. Explore over 700 miles of trail, sway to rhythmic tunes at the Bradfordville Blues Club, sip on a beer from our many craft breweries, or dine at one of our incredible local restaurants. Plan your trip to the highest of 7 hills and visit Tallahassee.com.
Get great seats, safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. Choose great seats from over 125,000 live events, all backed with TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Get your tickets smarter at TicketSmarter.com.
Get to a peaceful retreat at Hyatt House, Tallahassee, Capital University. Located just steps away from FSU and FAMU in the heart of Railroad Square Arch Park, Tallahassee's newest extended stay hotel offers all the comforts of home with residential-inspired suites, including plush beds, separate sitting areas, and fully equipped kitchens. Wake up to a complimentary morning spread served daily and unwind at the H-Bar offering cocktails and apps nightly. Hyatt House, a flexible, elevated approach to extended stays.
Back live here at Bragg Memorial Stadium as they get that center off the field right now. Not a good injury for Florida A&M. 13 minutes and 7 seconds remaining. Rattlers facing a 3rd down and 8. Ball at the 44. Musa back to pass, and he's going to be hit and sacked by the Prairie View defensive lineman. He fumbled that ball, Al, but I think he was already down.
Waiting for a signal from the referee, but Musa took a shot from his blind side.
And he did get up. He did get up on the play. So Florida A&M is going to turn.
You called it. 4th down. We'll punt it.
Florida A&M is going to face a 4th down and about 16 yards to go, and that's going to bring in the punter, Trey Wilhort, for Florida A&M, as that was a big-time play by the defensive end from Prairie View.
Yeah, that's a big play. And just got through saluting the offensive line for a great job on that first play, giving Musa time to throw. But it all starts up front, and we need to ensure that we protect our quarterback.
And Trey Wilhort, the transfer All-American, is standing at his 31-yard line, and he gets a nice kickoff and block, and he picks it back up, block, kick. Prairie View comes up on special teams. Al, how big is that?
Man, that's huge right there. You know, I've always kind of been worried a little bit about our punter. I don't know if he's back far enough. He takes a half a step and then punt, but they got penetration and was able to block that punt, and that ball's going to be spotted at about the 26-yard line going in for Prairie View.
12 minutes, 10 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Florida A&M against Prairie View, as the Prairie View Panthers from Prairie View, Texas have come in here and looking to pull off the upset on homecoming, have blocked a punt, and they'll take over this ball at the 26-yard line of Florida A&M. They're looking really good right now in field position. The give is to the running back, and he's going to be met by several Rattlers. He'll lose yards on the play. Big-time play there by Anthony Dunn.
Yeah, they tried to run a little jet sweep to the wide side of the field. They lost about 4 or 5 yards on that play. Tough defense. That rather dark cloud defense. They show up at the right time, and what a big play and a great tackle.
11 minutes, 55 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Florida A&M on their first possession lose their center out to an injury, and then the Rattlers get set to punt this football, and it's blocked by Prairie View. We have a timeout on the field. We'll be back in a moment.
And commitment are the Tallahassee Police Department's core values. They led me to join the force 22 years ago. My name is Lieutenant Danielle Davis. CPD is looking to hire individuals with the willingness to serve. We offer up to $11,000 in hiring bonuses, competitive salary, and benefits. Apply today online at calgov.com/join CPD. Be the difference you want to see.
I'm Dr. Hughes, cardiovascular surgeon. The Florida Lottery has contributed billions of dollars to education, putting kids like me on the path to success.
And they've awarded countless bright future scholarships, helping me pursue higher education.
So I can do more than just dream of a brighter future.
I can create one.
The Florida Lottery is proud to help fund the futures of students all across our state. Learn more at flalottery.com/education.
Tri-Eagle Sales is a proud supporter of FAMU athletics. Tri-Eagle Sales has been the leading beverage wholesaler in the North and North Central Florida area since 1996. Our 210 knowledgeable beverage professionals service over 2,000 retail customers in our 14-county territory from our 2 facilities in Tallahassee and Ocala. Tri-Eagle Sales, a proud supporter of FAMU athletics.
Welcome back to Tallahassee, Florida. I'm Melvin Beal, along with Albert Chester. We're here at Ken Raleigh Field at Bragg Memorial Stadium with 11 minutes and 55 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Al, the Rattlers come out on their first possession. They lose their center, and then our punt is blocked, and Prairie View is set up nicely down at our 24-yard line after their first possession.
Yeah, Melvin, I tell you, we had great protection on the first play, but weren't able to complete the pass. Come back, and we lose T.G. Lee, our center. The next play, quarterback gets sacked. He fumbles, but we recover. The next play, we get a punt block.
Wow.
That's not the kind of get-off we were looking for at the beginning of this homecoming game.
On the contrary, Prairie View now is looking really good as they're set up deep in the Rattler territory. Al, they got to be excited about this start.
Well, they're in good position right now. They actually, if they've got a decent field goal kicker, they're actually in field goal range right now. They're in range to score. Dark Cloud defense just came up with a big play on a jet sweep and stopped them for a loss of about 2 or 3 yards. They had a player injured on that play, and it slowed things up. But we're going to get back at it here and get this thing rolling.
Definitely. It's homecoming here in Tallahassee. Now, we had a chance to attend the convocation yesterday. What a tremendous experience at that event.
I tell you what, it was well attended, and I tell you what, the speaker was dynamite. I tell you, we provided some presentations that were reminded us all of what it used to be like back in the day, and they were very well received by all.
It's second down, 12 yards to go for the Prairie View Panthers. They're going to spot this ball at the Prairie View 27-yard line as Trayvon Conley is your quarterback. He's back to pass. He's looking. He's getting a little bit of heat. Fires down the middle. Got a man open, and he drops the ball. He drops the ball after a vicious hit by, looks like Javon Morgan on that play for Florida A&M.
I tell you what, Javon Morgan brought the smoke on that play, man. He actually had made that catch. They need to look at that. That could have been a fumble. He looked like he might have made a football move after the catch, but that's a big-time hit from the safety.
11 minutes, 36 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Prairie View has come out and blocked the punt against Florida A&M. The ball is sitting at the Florida A&M 27-yard line. Third down to 12 yards to go for the Panthers. Conley back, looking, under pressure, sacked in there by Anthony Dunn. Big play by the Dark Cloud defense.
Well, I tell you, we've been talking about this defense, man. I tell you what, I'm glad they're on our side, man. All 3 phases of the game got to be clicking, but these guys show up at the right time now. They were in position to score. Now they got to punt this football to the Rattlers.
And it's going to be an interesting punt because they spot this ball down at the 37-yard line of Prairie View. He's going to have to be a little bit strategic to keep it out of the end zone against Florida A&M.
I tell you, at this point in the game, I would be cautious of a fake punt.
Good point. early in the game. And here comes Florida A&M. We almost blocked that punt. And we're going to let it hit. And it's going to roll into the end zone. Rattlers will come out on their possession there. And, Al, we dodged a bullet after that block punt.
Because of the dark cloud defense, man. I mean, these guys always show up and show out at the right time, man. And I tell you what, that hit by Javon was a big time. That was a next level. That's a Sunday hit right there. Man, I tell you, big play right there. And then, of course, the sack by Dunn, you can't ask for it any better than that. All wheels are clicking.
That's right.
On defense.
Definitely. As the Florida A&M offense led by Jeremy Musa is set to go out on the field, the Rattlers are going to start this drive at the 20-yard line as Jeremy Musa hit pretty hard there in that first series as the Florida A&M Rattlers looks to get something going. 10 minutes, 44 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Florida A&M on the second offensive possession of the afternoon. Musa back to pass. He gives this ball off to Kevin Dean. Dean around the corner, and he's going to pick up about 7 yards on the play. Nice explosive move by Kevin Dean.
Yeah, I tell you what, Dean tightrope that sideline, Melvin. He was able to pick up 8 yards.
Yes.
Almost 9 for a 2nd and 1.
Al, he looked really good as he broke loose last week for a nice 58-yard run. Scoring. He is a transfer out of Florida Atlantic, and he brings electricity to this backfield of Florida A&M. Rattlers looking at a 2nd down and 1 yard to go. We have 10 minutes and 9 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Jeremy Musa flanked by Dean. The give is to Dean. Up the middle, make that Terrell Jennings as he powers his way to about 5 yards. 1st down and 10 to go. Move those chains.
Big Terrell Jennings, I tell you what, he hit that A-gap, man, right between guard and center, man, and picked up about 6 yards. And I tell you what, he's lean and mean now and a fight machine, man, and he can scoop too. I tell you what, if he can break that first level, look out.
They set the ball down on the 36-yard line of Florida A&M. 1st and 10 to go for Florida A&M. 9 minutes, 37 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Musa back to pass, looking, fires, and completes the ball out around the 40-yard line on a nice play in there as he hooks up with its receiver.
I tell you what, it's a nice crossing route caught by Kobe Caven.
Oh, wow.
That was Kobe Caven.
Rattlers facing a 2nd down, 6 yards to go as they mark the ball down at the 41-yard line of FAMU. Rattlers looking good so far on their 2nd offensive possession of the afternoon. Musa fakes, back to pass, looking, fires, got a man open, and he completes the ball out to Terrell Jennings. That's going to be another 1st down for Florida A&M.
I tell you what, I like Musa when he comes from up under that center, man. A little play action pass. I tell you what, Terrell, what he did very well on that play, he looked that ball in before he ran, and he was able to turn up, get the 1st down, and we're moving the chain.
8 minutes, 32 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Florida A&M up against Prairie View, the Panthers out of Prairie View, Texas. Rattlers 1st down, 10 yards to go as they mark this ball down at the 49-yard line of FAMU. The give is up the middle. Actually, it's a reverse around the end to K-Dot. K-Dot has some running room, and he's going to be brought down after about a 15-yard gain. Big play by K-Dot.
That was sweet. I tell you what, K-Dot came from the short side of the field, pitched to the wide side, man. He turned the burners on. He's waiting for us. Is blocking the setup, able to pick up some additional yards, and we're moving the chain. The ball is going to be spotted on about the 31, 32-yard line. 1st and 10, Rattlers.
Rattlers, as they mark this ball down at the 32-yard line of the Panthers. 1st down, 10 yards to go, FAMU. Jeremy Musa under center for the Rattlers. Split out to his left is Kamari Gossett and Marcus Riley. Musa back to pass. Look, fires. Got him. Complete down near the goal line. He's fighting. He's fighting to try to get in, and he's going to be stopped around the 2-yard line. That's a big play in there. It looks like Gossett.
No, that's David Manigo.
Manigo.
Crossing route. That's the same play he dropped last week. Manigo broke that finger early in the season. Came back with a big catch, and his tail.
All right, for a 2-yard touchdown, FAMU. Touchdown, Rattlers, as the Florida A&M Rattlers go on a huge drive to take a 6-0 lead.
That's a beautiful offensive drive right there. Well designed, play call, all that complete. Quarterback play, line play, running back play, receivers catching the football. That's Rattler football right there. The Rattlers go up 6-0, and we'll go after this point after in just a second here.
Cameron Willis to attempt the point after, and he's waiting for the snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good as Florida A&M extends to a 7-0 lead with 6 minutes and 48 seconds. You're in tune to the Rattler Sports Network.
HBCU students, are you making a difference? AT&T wants to support you in taking your dreams to new heights with a chance to win $5 grand and so much more. Apply now to the AT&T Rising Future Makers Showcase by uploading a video or a written submission to att.com/RFM Showcase. Don't miss your chance to become a part of the Rising Future Makers Network for support and life-changing connections. No purchase necessary. Open to U.S. residents, age of majority. Ends 11/6/23. Void if prohibited. Subject to official rules.
At Tallahassee Orthopedic Clinic, we help our patients pursue better lives one story at a time. Whether you want to compete at the top of your game, play with your grandkids, or simply enjoy a day without pain, TOC is where you go to get better. With a patient-centered approach and unparalleled orthopedic and sports medicine care, we are here to help you live a healthy and active lifestyle. Visit TLHOC.com to learn more. Tallahassee Orthopedic Clinic, the team behind the team.
Oh, Mommy, yo estoy bien. I'm okay, Mommy. ¿Sí? ¿Y papá? Yeah, I'm starting work tomorrow, actually. Hi, can you tell me if I'm doing this right? Yeah, that looks right. Oh, really? I think you're good.
When you leave one comfort zone in search of another, Regions has the people, tools, and tech
I can help you with that. New job? New everything.
to help you move forward faster and brave the beginning.
FAMU football season is ready to strike. Cheer the Rattlers to victory and be entertained by the marching 100 this football season at Bragg Memorial Stadium. When the game is over, you can explore even more excitement in Tallahassee. Explore over 700 miles of trails, sway to the rhythmic tunes at the Bradfordville Blues Club, sip on a beer from our many craft breweries, or dine at one of our incredible local restaurants. Plan your trip to the highest of 7 hills at visitTallahassee.com.
Get great seats, safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmart. Choose great seats from over 125,000 live, all backed with a TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Get your tickets smarter at Ticketsmarter.com.
Back live here at Ken Raleigh Field at Bragg Memorial Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. I'm Melvin Beal here along with Albert Chester, and the Rattlers come out, Al, and get a score to take a 7-0 lead over Prairie View.
Excellent drive executed by Musa, mixing up of run plays, pass plays, and the sweet part of it all, Terrell looked his ball in, the running back catching the ball at the backfield, and they come back with Manigo, who dropped that ball last week. He struggled a little bit, come back and make the big-time catch before we scored a touchdown. So I tell you what, it's a great drive and a good mixture of plays. Excellent call by Coach Willie Simmons.
Terrell Jennings scored from 3 yards out as the Rattlers extend to a 7-0 lead. The kick comes down, and Prairie View fair catches this ball out around the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll take over on their third offensive possession of the afternoon. 6 minutes, 48 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Florida A&M 7, Prairie View nothing, as Prairie View comes out with quarterback Trayvon Connolly looking to get something going as they place this ball at the 25-yard line.
So Connolly comes out, and he can run the football as well, and we know he's a talented passer, so we're going to see how they respond to the Rattlers.
The give is to their running back up the middle. It looks like that's going to be Ahmad Antone as he gets about 3 yards on the play. That's going to bring up second down for the Panthers.
Yeah, Antoine, he's a senior, 5'10", 200 pounds. That might have been the best run for them so far today. Nice 7-yard pickup.
On the play, 6 minutes, 25 seconds remaining in the first quarter. As the give is to Anton again, and he's going to be met in there by Gentle Hunt, Stanley Minter, as well as John Janey Jr. Big play for the Dark Cloud defense.
The Dark Cloud defense said, wait a minute.
This is a big play coming up for the Panthers with 6 minutes remaining in the first quarter. As the Rattler Dark Cloud defense, rated number 7 in the country, has been stifling this year. As Prairie View is looking at a third down and 3 yards to go.
Dark Cloud defense, 7th in the nation, but number 1 in our heart.
Conley back to pass. Looks, he's going to break containment, and he's going to get out, and it looks like he may have gotten the first down on the play out.
Yeah, he did. I tell you what, he extended the play, had to turn up. He can scramble now, and all he needs to do is get a fresh set of downs for his offense. And he's a little short.
Is he?
He's a little short. They're going for it.
They're going for it. Fourth down, big play by the Panthers as they place the ball down at the 34-yard line. They're going to give it to his running back, and I think he'll have it out.
I tell you what, that's a gutsy call right there by Coach McDowell.
Yeah, at this point, I can see them doing that.
But you know, what do you got to lose,
right.
I guess? I mean, that's the thought process.
Definitely.
Nice pickup. They were able to pick up 4 yards. Only needed about a yard and a half.
4 minutes, 47 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Florida A&M 7, Prairie View nothing. Panthers first down and 10 yards to go as they mark this ball at the Panther 38. Conley back to pass. He's going to put up a big pass, and it's going to be defended well by Florida A&M. And here comes a late flag on the play against Florida A&M.
Well, it looks like it's going to be against Florida A&M. They had 2 receivers running post routes, almost on a collision route, and you had 2 defenders playing defense. It's going to call pushing against the Rattlers.
And they are going to get a first down. So they're going to call the penalty on the play against the Rattlers. Eric Smith. That's going to move this ball into Florida A&M territory as they place the ball down at the 47-yard line of FAMU.
Yeah, college football infraction is taken from where the ball was snapped as opposed to where the infraction happened. So that's perfect for the Rattlers. I mean, they didn't get a big game, but they were able to pick up a first down.
Officials halt play on the field. Not sure if it got a 30-second time out on the field right now. Didn't figure out if that's Prairie View or Florida A&M taking the time out, Al.
Prairie View.
Prairie View's taking this time out. But that is a huge play, that pass interference call against Florida A&M, because it moves them into Florida A&M territory.
Yeah, but the prior play, I think, was more gutsy than the penalty, going for it on fourth down.
Yes.
Inside the 50-yard line. I mean, on their side of the ball.
Right.
So, I mean, that was a tough call there by McDowell. They got the first down, and then the Rattlers come back and get the pass interference, called pushing, and that moves the ball, like you said, into FAMU territory. But I'm proud of this Dark Cloud defense and got a lot of confidence in their play, and I'm expecting them to come up with a big play.
The Dark Cloud defense ranked number 7 in FCS as they've had a great season. To give is Antoine, and he's going to be hit and brought down after a minimal gain, and that's going to bring up a second down for the Panthers.
They're coming to hand off to Ahmad Antoine. He attacked the right side of the line, was only able to pick up maybe a yard on that particular play.
Good spot, Al. That is a yard as it's going to bring up second down, 9 yards to go. We have 4 minutes, 16 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Florida A&M 7, Prairie View nothing. Panthers have entered Rattler territories. They mark the ball down at the 46-yard line of Florida A&M, and the quarterback is back. Looks, fires, and it's going to be incomplete. He was getting a lot of heat there, and he overthrew his receiver.
Yeah, got a lot of penetration from the Rattlers. I tell you, with a little play-action pass. He was trying to hit the man across the middle, But he felt that pressure, and that ball got a little bit away from him on that play.
That's going to bring up third down and 9 yards to go for the Prairie View Panthers, who have traveled from Prairie View, Texas. They come in with a 3-4 record. They are 3-1 in the SWAC West. And Bubba McDowell, their head coach, was an assistant under Willie Simmons, the head coach of Florida A&M. Third down, 9 yards to go, Panthers. Conley back, looking. Oh, he's going deep. This ball is going to be played well, and possibly intercepted by Javen Morgan down on the 2-yard line. That's going to be a pick by Florida A&M.
Well, we hadn't said that in a long time. I tell you what, we've missed some picks, but Conley tried to go deep on a post. He didn't have his guy wasn't there, but I tell you what, great play by the Rattler defender, getting the pick, and the ball is going to be spotted probably somewhere around the 2 or 3 yard line coming out.
Kendall Bowler on the interception for Florida A&M. What a huge play by the Dark Cloud defense.
I tell you what, KB got him one, man, and I tell you what, we know we watched him drop a few this year, man. I was wondering if we were going to get his eyes checked, man. That's a big-time play on that post corner.
Rattlers will take over this football deep into their own territories. They mark this ball down at the 3-yard line. 3 minutes and 46 seconds remaining in the first quarter. FAMU 7, Prairie View nothing, as Jeremy Musa brings the Rattler offense out. The last time the Rattlers had the ball, they drove 58 yards and got a 3-yard touchdown run from Terrell Jennings. And it's going to be a timeout on the field, and we'll be back in a moment.
Ready to strike. Cheer the Rattlers to victory and be entertained by the Marching 100 this football season at Bragg Memorial Stadium. The game is over. You can explore even more excitement in Tallahassee. Explore over 700 miles of trail, sway to rhythmic tunes at the Bradfordville Blues Club, sip on a beer from our many craft breweries, or dine at one of our incredible local restaurants. Plan your trip to the highest of 7 hills at visitallahassee.com. Relax in Tallahassee at the Hampton Inn & Suites Capital University. Located between FAMU and SFU, surrounded by many restaurants, shopping, and nightlife. Enjoy free Wi-Fi, free hot breakfast, and our clean, fresh Hampton beds. Enjoy great value and experience.
Rattlers back. Give the ball up the middle, and that's going to be Jacquez Yant. He'll get a minimal gain on the play.
Yance is the bigger of the 3 backs, or the 4 backs, that is, at 6'2", 230, and he was able to push that thing out a little bit, picked up about 2 or 3 yards. Second and about 8.
Rattlers looking at second down, 8 yards to go after Prairie View entered Florida A&M's territory. An interception by Kendall Bowler set the Rattlers up at the 3-yard line, and this ball is going to be knocked down at the Florida A&M 40. I make that the 5-yard line. Jeremy Moose is your quarterback. He's standing in his end zone with 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter. The give is up the middle. Well, he swings the ball out to the outside, and it's going to be a big play down there by Kamari Young, and he breaks the top of the tackle. He's still running, and he's trying to fight him off as he extends this ball down to Prairie View's 31-yard line. Big play for Florida A&M.
I tell you what, he hit Kamari on a little flat route, man, and I tell you, he carried about 4 or 5 guys with him, broke tackles. That's a homecoming catch right there.
That's a big homecoming catch.
Big homecoming catch right there.
Rattlers set to go. They stop the play on the field. We have 2 minutes, 24 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Florida A&M 7, Prairie View nothing, and there's going to be a timeout down on the field as the Florida A&M Rattlers get a big play from Jeremy Musa to Kamari Young, and Al, he fought off 2 tackles on that play. What a big play by the tight end out of Tallahassee.
Man, that is a Sunday afternoon catch and run right there. You talking about run after the catch. He refused to go down. That's big time right there.
That's a huge play for Florida A&M. Swings the momentum with 2 minutes and 24 seconds as the Rattlers are going to come out as they place this ball down at the 36-yard line of Prairie View as Florida A&M has invited in the Big Mo.
Man, I tell you what, that's an excellent play. I love it when you see guys play with that kind of excitement and enthusiasm and relentlessness that we all about. You know, if you wear that orange and green, these are the games you want to play in. This is what it's all about right here.
First down, 10 yards to go. Florida A&M. Musa, back to pass. Looking to the end zone. He got it wide open. Touchdown! Is it a touchdown? Touchdown, FAMU! Touchdown, Rattlers! Complete to Nick Dixon on a big play from Jeremy Musa.
And we caught him in man coverage. Musa dropped back, laid that thing up nice on a post route for 6. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Killer Mosquito with the axe. The Rattlers have come out. They took over this drive at their 3-yard line. They drive 97 yards and a nice connection from Jeremy Musa to Nick Dixon. Rattlers extend to a 13-point lead right now. Cameron Gillis is on for the point after. That kick is up. And the kick is good as Florida A&M extends to a 14-0 lead here in Bragg Memorial Stadium. We'll be back in a moment.
Peaceful retreat at Hyatt House, Tallahassee, Capital University. Located just steps away from FSU and FAMU in the heart of Railroad Square Arts Park, Tallahassee's newest extended stay hotel offers all the comforts of home with residential-inspired suites, including plush beds, separate sitting areas, and fully equipped kitchens. Wake up to a complimentary morning spread served daily and unwind at the H-Bar offering cocktails and apps nightly. Hyatt House, a flexible, elevated approach to extended stay. There is a reason sports fans prefer the original Louisiana brand hot sauce. That's because the original Louisiana brand hot sauce adds a kick of flavor to so many things. Pop to popcorn, pizzazz to pizza, zing to wings. Made using only unripened peppers, pickled at the peak of perfection. Original Louisiana brand hot sauce is America's choice for game day. Original Louisiana brand hot sauce brings the heat.
HBCU students, are you making a difference? AT&T wants to support you in taking your dreams to new heights with a chance to win $5,000 and so much more. Apply now to the AT&T Rising Future Makers Showcase by uploading a video or a written submission to att.com/RFM Showcase. Don't miss your chance to become a part of the Rising Future Makers Network for support and life-changing connections. No purchase necessary. Open to U.S. residents, age of majority. Ends 11/6/23. Void if prohibited. Subject to official rules.
Nice. Back live here at Ken Riley Field in Bragg Memorial Stadium. This crowd is electric right now as Jeremy Musa hooks up on a 36-yard pass to Nick Dixon as the Rattlers go on a 3-play, 98-yard drive. And Prairie View on a first down. Conley's going to keep this ball, and he's going to be smothered in there by Jungle Hines.
Yeah, I tell you what, great snuffing it out by the defensive line. They tried to run pass option play there. Quarterback kept the ball, but there was no place for him to go. In fact, he may have lost a couple of yards on that play.
1 minute, 43 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Florida A&M has extended to a 14-0 lead. I'm Melvin Beal here along with Albert Chester. We're at Ken Riley Field at Bragg Memorial Stadium as Prairie View looking at a second down, 12 yards to go. Conley back to pass, looking, fires, and complete to his wide receiver, who's going to be hit and knocked out of bounds after about a 10-yard gain.
I tell you what, that was a nice pass to the tight end and a good tackle, a good hit by the Rattler defender. Pushed him out of bounds. He's still short of a first down. He's going to be third and about 2.
They're going to call it 3rd and 1, Al, as they mark this ball down at the 34-yard line of Prairie View. And the give is up the middle to their running back, and he's fighting. It's going to be
that's going to be tight. That's going to be tight.
Met in there by Stanley Minter along with John Chaney Jr., and they're looking, and they did get the first down. It looks like the chains are moving, and that'll be first down and 10 yards to go, Prairie View.
It had to be by an inch. I'll tell you what. Great pressure. Good push by Prairie View to get that first down.
29 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 1st and 10. Conley back. Looking. And he's going to be hit. And that in there by Florida A&M. It looks like it may have been Anthony Dunn. We'll wait for the review on that play, but a big play in there for Florida A&M as Conley is sacked by Eric Smith, a blitzing safety.
Hey, you know, we talk about it all the time. You talk about the Dark Cloud defense being number 7 in the country, but they're number 1 in our hearts, man, because they show up and show out at the right time.
There's a timeout on the field, and we'll take one with them. Actually, it's the end of the first quarter as Florida A&M 14, Prairie View nothing. And now, you know, at the convocation yesterday, President Robinson said he's sick of all these cats. We've been playing Tigers. We've been playing Panthers. And later, Wildcat. But right now, you got to be impressed with this Florida A&M offense.
Well, when you think about how the tough time we got off that first drive. That first drive was tough. But to come back, we talk about the resiliency of these players. And to come back with 2 big drives, mixture of passes and running, the kids playing tough and playing with a lot of grit and all that stuff we talk about. Man, I tell you what, you got to feel proud and feel good to have this kind of performance this early in the season. Well, actually, not early in the season, this early in the game, because we hadn't seen it much this season. But we got a good ball club, man. We just got to keep the pedal to the metal and refine our skills, man, and, you know, take care of business. And, you know, every game is for the national championship.
It is, Alan. When you think about it, Florida A&M on that last scoring drive started at their 2-yard line after a big interception from Kendall Bowler. But the big play on that drive was that completion in the flat to the tight end, Kamari Young, who rumbled for 61 yards. What a huge play by that young man.
Yeah, a little out route to Kamari on a little tight end delay. Musa hit him in the flats, man. He turned that thing up, and he took 4 or 5 guys with him, shook them off. Didn't have the jets to get away from him. But I tell you what, that was a hell of a run, man, and a hell of a catch, a hell of a play. And what it does, it excites everybody else. It makes everybody else want to play, you know what I mean? And the next guy, I want to make me a play. Now, these guys still feeling it, man, and they want to do it in this kind of environment. Look around here, man. All this orange and green everywhere. Every home game should look just like this.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't have 4 games this year. This is number 3. But I tell you what, this is a powerful-looking crowd, and all the friends and family and alumni get a chance to get reacquainted this week, and we're going to culminate this thing with a big win here today against these Panthers of Prairie View. Send them back to Texas.
Send them back to Texas. This game is being simulcast back in Prairie View on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. That's Dr. Mike Prince who's behind that, and we'll have to say hello to all the folks out in Prairie View.
No doubt about it. You know, victory loves preparation. You can't have a championship thoughts and pop one work habits. You got to get busy, baby.
Definitely. And it's been a championship-type week here in Florida A&M. It's the Rattler cross-country team won the Women's Southwestern Athletic Conference Championship at Appalachian Regional Park in Tallahassee, capturing the program's 5th title since joining the league in 2021. Big ups to the country club, to the cross-country team. That's going to bring up 2nd down, 15 yards to go. Prairie View, bubble screen, and it is lit up. That ball is fumbled, and I think they're going to blow it dead. Al. But he fumbled the ball as they attempted a bubble screen, and that was bet in there by a couple of the Rattlers. I think that they're going to say that he was down. That's going to bring up 3rd down, 15 yards to go for Prairie View with 14 minutes and 51 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Florida A&M 14, Prairie View nothing. To give it to Antoine up the middle. Couple of nice moves as he breaks through for about a 12-yard gain. Nice run on that play by their running back.
Yeah, I tell you what, nice attack of the A-gap there, and Antoine's a tough running back. On the previous play, that was a screen play. The pass actually was incomplete, but it was the contact from the corner coming up. The guy was trying to block him. The receiver was trying to block him. He pushed his receiver back into him and caused the incomplete
14 minutes, 16 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Prairie View facing a fourth down as they place this ball down at the Prairie View 48-yard line, and the Rattlers are going to be drawn offside, and Al, that's going to be enough to probably give them a first down on this play.
If it's against the Rattlers, it's going to be enough for a first down. That's where you got to be disciplined.
Right.
You got to be sound, play good sound. You played great defense now during that series. You got to come back now on fourth down, be tight and right. But see, I credit that to all the success we've had because the guys are excited about making a play. Everybody wants to make a play.
13 minutes, 49 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Florida A&M 14, Prairie View nothing, as Prairie View will extend their drive as they place the ball down at the 47-yard line of Prairie View. First down and 10 yards to go, Panthers. Hunley is your quarterback. The give is to Antoine. He fights ahead for about 4 yards on that play.
Got a nice handoff to busy running back Antoine. Ahmad Antoine, 5'10", 200 pounds. Pick up about 2 or 3 yards.
That's going to bring up second down and 7 yards to go for the Panthers. We have 13 minutes, 39 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Conley is your quarterback. He surveys the Rattler defense, and they're looking as he gives it into his running back, who's going to be stacked up after about a 1-yard gain.
There's no room in the end, baby. I tell you what, trying to, again, that same play, had a little success, came back and picked up maybe 1 yard or half a yard.
13 minutes, 12 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Florida A&M 14, Prairie View nothing. The Panthers have now entered Rattler territory as they place this ball down at the 49-yard line of FAMU. Conley back to pass. Look, he's got to be pressured. He flings this ball out of bounds. Smart move by him, Al, as he was under intense heat from the Rattler defense.
Yeah, Trayvon was trying to extend the play, but I tell you what, that pressure, the speed of the defense forced him to throw that ball away and force a punting situation.
That's going to be fourth down for the Panthers, and they'll kick this ball away to Florida A&M as this dark cloud defense, the number 7 defense in the country, stopped this Panther drive. And the punt is going to be fair caught by the Rattlers inside of the 10-yard line, and that's where the Rattlers will take over on offense out.
Well, I tell you what, I got to give my ex-roommate a shout-out, man. Greg Coburn is in Zimbabwe, Africa. And he's telling me he's listening to our broadcast.
Hello to everyone in Zimbabwe, Africa. This is the Rattler Sport Network. I'm Melvin Beal. You're Al Chester. This is huge.
This is how we roll at Florida A&M on homecoming week.
Zimbabwe, Africa. You know, there were reports last year that we were being heard around the world in Barbados, and it's really
Japan.
And
Japan. We got to hear from Japan.
Japan. So Rattlers all around the world. And how about Greg Coburn, your roommate? What a great punter for the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, I tell you what, he had a stellar career, and he's in everybody's damn Hall of Fame, man. The guy's getting ready to go into the Florida Hall of Fame.
Right.
And he's in the Black College Hall of Fame.
Right.
He's in the FAMU Hall of Fame.
Right.
He's in the Raines High School Hall of Fame.
Yes.
He's on the Sherwood Forest Hall of Fame.
And right now he's running the Bob Hayes track camp over there in Jacksonville.
Yes, he is. He's the honcho of the Bob Hayes track meet, and he's doing some different kind of things with it, you know, and making some changes that have met some resistance, but a lot of success last year, and probably going to be more success this year with the way he's rolling that thing out.
Folks, as we mentioned, it's homecoming here at Florida A&M in Tallahassee, and they named the Grand Marshal, and it was Andre Duff, one of the great Major League Baseball players here at Florida A&M.
Yeah, Andre was the Grand Marshal for the of the parade. And I tell you what, it makes me think about Pop Kittles, but it also makes me think about Ken Griffey Jr.'s son plays on this team.
That's right.
He's here too. So we got 2 Hall of Fame baseball players sitting in the stands watching this game here today. And then I can't mention those guys and not mention Vince Coleman. I tell you what, he was on that team 45 years ago as a freshman, kicking and punting for us as we won the national championship.
You said something about a team 45 years ago.
Yeah.
What team are you talking about?
I'm talking about FAMU's first Division I AA national championship team. You don't know?
No.
You better ask somebody.
I'm asking you.
Man, you better ask somebody. I don't know. Some guy out of Jacksonville, roll number 2.
Named Albert Chester?
I think it was.
You're right.
I think it was that guy.
Okay. Rattlers, first down, 10 yards to go, 12 minutes, 41 seconds. The give is up the middle to Josh West. Yeah. As the Rattlers get minimal gain on that play, we have 12 minutes, 34 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Florida A&M 14, Prairie View nothing. Big
Yance hand takes that run between the A gap. Credit Prairie View for a little push that time. Didn't pick up much. Maybe a yard and a half.
Going to bring up second down, 8 yards to go. Florida A&M. They place this ball down at the 11-yard line of FAMU. Jeremy Musa is your quarterback as the Rattlers looking on their 4th possession, fires out, and this ball is almost intercepted at.
You got to be careful out there. He had man coverage and ran an out route, and if you're going to throw that, they got to be low and outside. That was tight and right, but fortunate, no pick for the Panthers. We get a chance to reload the third down.
12 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Florida A&M 14, Prairie View nothing. Rattlers looking at a third down and 8 yards to go as they place this ball down at the 12-yard line of Florida A&M. Jeremy Musa is your quarterback. He has trips to the left as he surveys the Panther defense. Back to pass, looking, fires, and had David Manico, and it went off of his hand. I guess it hit him in a bad place.
But I tell you what, that was a perfectly thrown ball on a curl route, actually more of a button hook route. Manico again, and again, he suffered that broken finger in preseason, and that one got away from him. And, he caught the touchdown. He made the big catch on the post route earlier, and I'm hoping that that thing is still not bothering him. He's been one of the most sure-handed receivers the last 3 years we've had here.
Back deep for Prairie View is their kick returner. He's standing on the Prairie View 45-yard line. Will Hort almost has his ball blocked. Going to get a return and hit immediately. Big play as he gets no gain on the play. That was a great play by the Rattler defender. After Prairie View almost blocked that punt, they will take over on the 45-yard line of Prairie View.
Yeah, that was Robert Glanton. He's a defensive back, obviously a redshirted junior out of Perry, Florida, transferred from Wake Forest. Great coverage on that punt, and that's what we talked about earlier, having great coverage on kickoffs, punts, and the return man didn't wave it off. He didn't wave for a fair catch, and he was all fair game. Took a shot.
There's a timeout on the field with 11 minutes and 45 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Florida A&M 14, Prairie View nothing. We'll be back in a moment.
FAMU football season is ready to strike. Cheer the Rattlers to victory and be entertained by the Marching 100 this football season at Bragg Memorial Stadium. When the game is over, you can explore even more excitement in Tallahassee. Explore over 700 miles of trails, sway to the rhythmic tunes at the Bradfordville Blues Club, sip on a beer from our many craft breweries, or dine at one of our incredible local restaurants. Plan your trip to the highest of 7 hills and visit Tallahassee.com.
I'm Dr. Hughes, cardiovascular surgeon. The Florida Lottery has contributed billions of dollars to education, putting kids like me on the path to success.
And they've awarded countless bright future scholarships, helping me pursue higher education.
So I can do more than just dream of a brighter future.
I can create one.
The Florida Lottery is proud to help fund the futures of students all across our state. Learn more at flalottery.com/education.
Back live here at Ken Riley Field at Bragg Memorial Stadium. 11 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Prairie View will start this drive as they mark the ball down on their 40-yard line. Conley rolling out, looking, and he's going to be sacked. Sacked in there by Florida A&M at around the 32-yard line. Great pressure by the Rattler defense. General Hunt was involved along with other Rattlers. Big play for the Dark Cloud defense.
Yeah, tempo offense. Trayvon was trying to sprint out to the right, credit the Rattlers with great coverage, and got a big-time push from the D-line.
Give it to Antoine up the middle. He has a hole, and he's going to get almost a first down. Nice run in there by their running back.
Yeah, I tell you what, he attacked the left side between the guard and center, and was able to pick up about 8-10 yards on that play. Still a little shorter of a first down.
Second down, 3 yards to go to give us to Antoine. He finds some running room, and he's going to run for about 4 yards. That'll be another Prairie View first down.
I tell you what, not much success, but the best success that the Prairie View Panthers have had has been running the football in that A and B gap.
10 minutes, 41 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Florida A&M 14, Prairie View nothing. The Panthers are driving as they enter Florida A&M territory. They set the ball down at the 48. They give it to Antoine again, and he's going to cross the 30, 45 down to about the 44-yard line as he gets about a 3-yard gain on that play.
Yeah, I tell you what, again, they're coming back here in tempo offense, double slot formation. Collins is a big quarterback, too. He stands at about 6'2". He's a redshirt senior, 195.
And they lose it. 10 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Prairie View facing a second pick. 8 yards to go. They mark the ball down at the 46-yard line of Florida A&M. Conley back. Getting heat. Flushed out of the pocket, and he's going to throw at the last minute, and it's going to be an incomplete pass, but Conley was hit, and he could be hurt down on the field at around the 42-yard line, and he pops back up. Let's hope that young man is okay.
Yeah, Conley had a lot of pressure on him on that play. He ended up scrambling to the left side and was trying to turn that shoulder. Got the throw off, but he took a pounding right after he passed that football. And probably a shot to the wind. Let's hope he just got the wind knocked out of him, and he's going to be able to bounce back. That pass was completed, but it was out of bounds for no gain.
That was a big hit on the quarterback there for Florida A&M as Conley was rolling out, and he was looking really, really good there for a moment. And then the Florida A&M Isaiah Major. What a big hit on the quarterback right now. Al, Isaiah Major's an outstanding linebacker.
Well, he's played top-notch all year, man. I tell you what, he's been the stellar, if you will, the building block of that defense. He and Gentle Hunt being the nose guard and Majors being that Mike linebacker. I tell you what, they're ball players, man. And when they get an opportunity to bring the pipe, they're going to bring the pipe.
That likely will bring in Channing Dumas Jr. He's the backup quarterback. He is a redshirt freshman, 6'4", 215 pounds. He gives the ball off to Antoine, who finds a little bit of running room, and he's close to a Panther first down.
Actually, that's K.J. Patterson at quarterback, number 17. Kenneth Patterson, 6'1", 200.
Nine minutes, 16 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Florida A&M, 14. Prairie View, nothing. As the Panthers are going to be facing a second down, 4 yards to go, as they look to mark this ball down on the 39-yard line of Florida A&M. Al, that's got to be the shortest 4 yards. They're measuring. I thought it was off. They're measuring to see if he got a first down. Scoreboard has 2nd and 4. But they're measuring.
I think he's short.
I think he's going to get it.
I think he's short.
You're right. He's short. He's short. Folks, we're here with the quarterback in the booth who has eagle eyes. He saw that this was short from up here in the press box. We got to get you an eyeglass commercial.
Hey, here we go. We need a big play for defense. Here we go. 4th down again. 4th and 1. And McDowell's going for it.
Ball is marked at the 38-yard line. Panthers going for it. The give is up the middle. And it's,
I think he got it.
He may have got it.
Got a good push by the Panther O-line on that right side. And he's a big back. He's ready to pick up some additional yards.
They're going to mark this ball down at the 37-yard line of Florida A&M. That's going to be a 1st down and 10 yards to go for the Prairie View Panthers, who have traveled 5 hours and 45 minutes from Prairie View, Texas, and they're driving against Florida A&M. There is laundry on the field right now, and that's usually in the area of illegal procedure.
I think it was, and against the Panthers. There were several guys actually jumped. The receiver jumped as well.
That's going to set the Panthers back 5 yards as they're going to mark this ball down at the Florida A&M 42-yard line. That's going to bring up 1st down, 15 yards to go for the Prairie View Panthers.
That Conley back in at quarterback.
Rattler, dark cloud defense has played well today. The give is up the middle to their running back, and he's going to be stopped in there by Stanley Mentor, Gentle Hunt for a gain of 2.
Simple offense by the Panthers.
7 minutes, 48 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Florida A&M 14, Prairie View nothing. Panthers in Rattler territory as they mark the ball down at the 40-yard line of Florida A&M. I'm Melvin Beal here along with Albert Chester. We're in Bragg Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. As Conley back to pass. Looks, firing toward the end zone. Looking, and nice play. Nice break up in there. Looks like Eric Smith on the defense for the Florida A&M defense.
And he had a step. Their receiver had a step on what looked like on Eric. Nice ball by Conley, but I tell you a big-time defensive play by Eric Smith to knock that ball down.
That's going to bring up a 3rd down, 13 yards to go for the Panthers. We have 7 minutes, 17 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Florida A&M 14, Prairie View nothing as the Panthers set to go on 3rd down. Conley is your quarterback as he surveys this Rattler defense, looks to the sideline. He is changing the call right now. This is a big play for the Panthers. Back to pass. Looking. Fires, and he's going to be incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th down for Prairie View.
Yeah, I tell you what, big-time pressure by the Rattler defensive line. We had about 4 or 5 defensive backs. Nobody was getting behind us. Eric throw for no gain.
7 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Florida A&M 14, Prairie View nothing as Efren Jason is back to punt the ball for Prairie View to Florida A&M. Nice kick. Fair catch called for. This is going to go into the end zone, and Florida A&M will come over and start at the 25-yard line. You're in tune to the Rattler Sports Network. We'll be back in a moment.
Students, are you making a difference? AT&T wants to support you in taking your dreams to new heights with a chance to win $5 grand and so much more. Apply now to the AT&T Rising Future Makers Showcase by uploading a video or a written submission to att.com/RFM-showcase. Don't miss your chance to become a part of the Rising Future Makers Network for support and life-changing connections. No purchase necessary. Open to U.S. residents, age of majority. Ends 11/6/23. Void if prohibited. Subject to official rules.
No, Mommy, yo estoy bien. I'm okay, honey. ¿Sí? ¿Y papá? Yeah, I'm starting work tomorrow, actually. Hi, can you tell me if I'm doing this right? Yeah, that looks right. Oh, really? I think you're good.
When you leave one comfort zone in search of another, Regents has the people, tools, and tech
I can help you with that. New job? New everything.
to help you move forward faster and brave the beginning.
Tri-Eagle Sales is a proud supporter of FAMU athletics. Tri-Eagle Sales has been the leading beverage wholesaler in the North and North Central Florida area since 1996. Our 210 knowledgeable beverage professionals service over 2,000 retail customers in our 14-county territory from our 2 facilities in Tallahassee and Ocala. Tri-Eagle Sales, a proud supporter of FAMU athletics.
Welcome back to Tallahassee, Florida. We're on the beautiful campus of Florida A&M on the highest of 7 hills as the Florida A&M Rattlers are nursing a 14-0 lead over Prairie View.
I tell you what, Melvin, when you think about all the activities this week and you look at this crowd and you see how our team is playing, I don't know if it gets any sweeter than this.
Definitely. Florida A&M, as they're going to mark this ball on the 20-yard line of the Rattlers. That'll be first down and 10 to go. FAMU. Jeremy Musa is your quarterback. Back to pass. Fires. And almost a brilliant catch in there by Gassett. And it's going to bring up second down for Florida A&M.
Yeah, I think Musa read safety blitz and got that ball out of his hand real quick. He was trying to hit, I think that was Kareem Burt, the 6'1", 178-pound redshirt freshman out of Jacksonville Reigns on that little slant route.
And now I saw you took a picture with this young man, and they have said that Florida A&M got a steal in this young man out of Jacksonville.
He's a talent, man. I tell you what, he's a tremendous kid, a humble kid, and I'm expecting to have a super career here at FAMU.
Second down for the Rattlers. Fires across the middle, and that's going to be another incomplete pass as Jamari Cassette was the intended receiver on the play.
Got some laundry on the field, but you're right. That's 2 passes from our angle looked like they were dropped. They were covered, but the ball was where it needed to be. It should have been caught.
And Al, is interesting. This is back-to-back Texas schools that we're playing against. We were at Texas Southern last week, and now we're playing Prairie View. Prairie View is 47 minutes away from Houston.
How about that? Yeah, we got that Texas T-bone over in Houston. And we're going to take care of these Panthers here today for homecoming.
It's all about cats, tigers, Panthers, Wildcats. We're ready. Jaguars.
Yeah,
Jaguars. Yes.
Tigers.
Meow. Yes.
That penalty was against the Rattlers. That was cost us about 5 yards, making it third and about.
It will bring up a third down. They declined that penalty, and that's going to reset the yardage for Florida A&M. It's going to be third down and 10 yards to go for Florida A&M as they place the ball down at the 19-yard line of the Rattlers. Musa back, getting some heat. Fires, and it's going to be incomplete. That ball was intended for Shareed, and the Rattlers have to turn the ball over on down.
Yeah, Musa he threw that ball before he really wanted to. He felt the pressure coming, pre-snap read, saw the blitz coming. The receivers have to see that, shorten their routes out, and get themselves open so he can have somebody to target. I'm glad he threw that to an open space and not at anybody because that ball could have easily been picked off. Great defense by the Prairie View Panthers.
Trey Wilhart is standing at his 6-yard line. as he is getting ready to punt this ball to Prairie View. That's a shank out.
Oh,
that's going to be a shank. That's going to go out around the 43-yard line of Florida A&M. Prairie View is going to be set up with some nice field position.
Hey, I'm going to tell you what, he's a little gunshot. That was the actual same spot that ball was blocked last time.
Yeah.
And he had a little sun in his face, but I think he was a little gun shy on that particular punt.
You're in tune to the Rattler Sports Network. We'll be back in a moment.
HBCU students, are you making a difference? AT&T wants to support you in taking your dreams to new heights with a chance to win $5,000 and so much more. Apply now to the AT&T Rising Future Makers Showcase by uploading a video or a written submission to att.com/RFM Showcase. Don't miss your chance to become a part of the Rising Future Makers Network for support and life-changing connections. No purchase necessary. Open to U.S. residents, age of majority. Ends 11/6/23. Void if prohibited. Subject to official rules.
Mami, yo estoy bien. I'm okay, honey. ¿Sí? ¿Y papá? Yeah, I'm starting work tomorrow, actually. Hi, can you tell me if I'm doing this right? Yeah, that looks right. Oh, really? I think you're good.
When you leave one comfort zone in search of another, Regions has the people, tools, and tech
I can help you with that.
new job
New everything.
to help you move forward faster and brave the beginning.
Tri-Eagle Sales is a proud supporter of FAMU athletics. Tri-Eagle Sales has been the leading beverage wholesaler in the North and North Central Florida area since 1996. Our 210 knowledgeable beverage professionals service over 2,000 retail customers in our 14-county territory from our 2 facilities in Tallahassee and Ocala. Tri-Eagle Sales, a proud supporter of FAMU athletics.
Welcome back to the Rattler Sports Network. I'm Melvin Beal here along with Albert Chester. We have 6 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Florida A&M 14, Prairie View nothing. Our drive summary for the afternoon. The Rattlers got on the board first with 6 minutes and 48 seconds in the first quarter on a 3-yard run by Terrell Jennings. The Rattlers score again at the 2-minute and 2-second mark in the first quarter as Jeremy Musa completed a 36-yard pass play for a touchdown to Nicholas Dixon. Prairie View after a shank punt on an end around. And he's got some running room. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. And they're going to bring him down inside the 9-yard line. Big play by the Panthers.
That's a well-designed play. The receiver came from the short side of the field, ran the reverse to the wide side of the field, had some good get-up about it, had some blockers in front of him, picked up big yardage. I don't see any laundry on the turf. That's going to be a big pickup. Ball should be spotted. There is some laundry on the field.
There is some laundry. And it's going to be interesting. They're going to bring it back as they call holding on number 75 from Prairie View. Well-designed play for the Rattlers as they are going to benefit from this play. A penalty on a well-designed play, and it must be a spot foul, Al, because they're going to place the ball down at about the 32-yard line of Florida A&M.
Yeah, that was a great play. One of the better plays they've had all day.
The give is to their running back on that play, and he's going to sprint ahead as he picks up about 3 yards on the play for the Prairie View Panthers.
Conley handoff to the back who went, again, tack that A-gap. And that's another back in there now, number 27.
Again.
Jamaris Brooks.
To Brooks again. And he's going to be wrestled down in there by several Rattlers, led in on the play by Isaiah Major, as that's going to bring up a 3rd down for the Panthers.
Brooks is a 5'9", 190-pound sophomore out of Memphis, Tennessee. Jamaris Brooks.
5 minutes, 29 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Florida A&M 14, Prairie View nothing, as they're going to spot this ball down on the 21-yard line of Florida A&M. Big play for the Panther offense as they back the pass. Looking to the end zone. He catches the ball. Touchdown, Prairie View on a big play to their wide receiver.
I tell you what, the Rattlers had a blitz on, had man coverage. Through the fade, the Rattler defender never looked back. Panther receiver caught the ball for a touchdown.
Big play for the Prairie View Panthers as they score on a nice pass from their quarterback to their wide receiver. And Al, he kind of caught that with one hand and rode it into the end zone.
He did. I tell you what, Conley did a good job throwing it high and outside. Good coverage by the Rattlers. We just didn't look back for the ball. Their receiver saw the ball, got it with one hand, was able to make a great catch for the touchdown.
The kick is up. Kick is good. Carlos Figueroa knocks down the point after as the Panthers close to 7 with 5 minutes and 6 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Florida A&M 14, Prairie View 7. We'll be back in a moment. You're in tune to the Rattler Sports Network.
HBCU students, are you making a difference? AT&T wants to support you in taking your dreams to new heights with a chance to win $5 grand and so much more. Apply now to the AT&T Rising Future Makers Showcase by uploading a video or a written submission to att.com/RFM-showcase. Don't miss your chance to become a part of the Rising Future Makers Network for support and life-changing connections. No purchase necessary. Open to U.S. residents, age of majority. Ends 11/6/23. Void if prohibited. Subject to official rules.
Mami, yo estoy bien. I'm okay, honey. ¿Sí? ¿Y papá? Yeah, I'm starting work tomorrow, actually. Hi, can you tell me if I'm doing this right? Yeah, that looks right. Oh, really? You're good.
When you leave one comfort zone in search of another, Regions has the people, tools, and tech
I can help you with that. New job? New everything.
to help you move forward faster and brave the beginning.
Tri-Eagle Sales, supporter of FAMU Athletics. Tri-Eagle Sales has been the leading beverage wholesaler in the North and North Central Florida area since 1996. Our 210 knowledgeable beverage professionals service over 2,000 retail customers in our 14-county territory from our 2 facilities in Tallahassee and Ocala. Tri-Eagle Sales, a proud supporter of FAMU Athletics.
Back live here at Ken Raleigh Field at Bragg Memorial Stadium as the kicker, Al, kicked the ball out of bounds. As a result, Florida A&M will get this ball at the 35-yard line. That after a touchdown by Prairie View that got them back into the ball game.
Well, just like the Tigers that we played last week, these guys aren't going away, man, and we're going to have to put them away. A little communication snafu between Musa and his receiver.
That's going to bring up second down. 10 yards to go for Florida A&M. Ball is marked at the 35-yard line of FAMU. 5 minutes, 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter as Prairie View comes back, gets a touchdown to make this an interesting game for Florida A&M.
Like we said earlier, those Tigers, like last week, they aren't going anywhere, man. And McDowell's got these guys jacked up. They feel like they can play with us. They come back and score a touchdown, and, you know, they're not going anywhere. We got to take this game away from them. Execute.
Give is up the middle to the Rattler running back. That's Kevin Dean, the running back for the Rattlers. Minimal gain on the play. It's going to bring up a third and about 8 yards to go for Florida A&M.
Yeah, Dean is one of the trio of running backs, actually a quartet of running backs that we have who've been very effective all year. Got off that big run last week against Texas Southern, and he's hoping probably to do the same here against these Tigers, these Panthers.
4 minutes, 29 seconds to go. Florida A&M facing a third down, 10 yards to go. Looking to answer against Prairie View. Moose is your quarterback. He's back to back. Looking. Fires across the middle. Complete to the rattler receiver as he enters Panther territory.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Nice crossing route. He catches Marcus Riley. Oh, that was that Kobe Coke.
Number 4 for the Rattlers.
Kobe Caven.
Not Marcus Riley?
Not according to what I have here. What? You're right. That's Marcus Riley. Good, correct. I stand corrected. Real deal.
All right. Moose back, going deep. And it's going to be intercepted around the 4-yard line as he hung that ball up in double coverage, and the Panthers will take over deep in Florida A&M territory.
See, Moose has had so much success with that particular pass route. He had double coverage. That's not the route he wanted to throw. Throw to the under route. He likes throwing that deep corner route. He forced that ball.
And missed that.
They're enjoying homecoming, too.
They're enjoying homecoming. On the sideline, got a little shuffle going on right now with 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Here in the second quarter, Florida A&M entered Prairie View territory on a nice play to Marcus Riley, but Jeremy Musa just throws the interception. Here comes the Panthers as they complete this ball for a first down out around the 17-yard line, and it's going to be a first down, 10 yards to go for the Panthers.
That Conley hit his receiver on a little dig route, picked up 10 yards. Nice throwing catch.
Is up the middle, and player loses his helmet on the play, but he's going to be stopped for minimal gain. And that's going to bring up a second down for Prairie View. We do have Landry on the field, and we'll let the officials sort this out. Personal foul, face mask, number 58, defense, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down. That's going to be a face mask against Anthony Dunn of Florida A&M, and that's going to effectively give Prairie View a first down as they mark this ball down at the 36-yard line of Prairie View. First down, 10 yards to go, Panthers. Give us to the running back, stacked up there by a host of rattlers. And that's going to bring up second down for the Panthers.
A nice feisty run there by the Panther running back. Didn't pick up much, maybe a half a yard.
Second down. 9 yards to go for the Panthers. Ball marked at the 37-yard line of FAMU. Pass is complete. Has some running room. And this is going to be a first down. He's still not down. As he enters Rattler's territory on a nice play, they're going to set this ball down at the 45-yard line of FAMU. And they're making this run for the Tigers, for the Panthers.
Yeah, that was a nice pitch and catch there by the receiver.
First down, 10 yards to go, Panthers. And the running back is going to get about 4 yards. Al, 1 minute, 50 seconds to go. And Prairie View making a move against Florida A&M.
They've got some momentum right now, having success running and throwing the football. They feel good about themselves right before halftime here.
Clock ticking, 1 minute, 36 seconds remaining. Prairie View looking good on this drive. The give is up the middle to the running back. He's stacked up by a slew of rattlers, and he's going to be stopped short of the first down. That's going to bring up a third down and 4 yards to go for the Panthers.
Actually 31. Conley directing traffic.
.59 seconds remaining in the game. The give is to the running back, and he looks like he has enough for the first down. Prairie View looking to make a move to tie this ball game as they set the ball down on the Florida A&M 35-yard line. They're going to call timeout. We'll take one along with them. You're in tune to the Rattler Sports Network.
Students, are you making a difference? AT&T wants to support you in taking your dreams to new heights with a chance to win $5 grand and so much more. Apply now to the AT&T Rising Future Makers Showcase by uploading a video or a written submission to att.com/RFM Showcase. Don't miss your chance to become a part of the Rising Future Makers Network for support and life-changing connections. No purchase necessary. Open to U.S. residents, age of majority. Ends 11/6/23. Void if prohibited. Subject to official rules.
Oh, Mommy, yo estoy bien. I'm okay, Mommy. ¿Sí? ¿Y papá? Yeah, I'm starting work tomorrow, actually. Hi, can you tell me if I'm doing this right? Yeah, that looks right. Oh, really? I think you're good.
When you leave one comfort zone in search of another, Regions has the people, tools, and tech
I can help you with that. New job? New everything.
to help you move forward faster.
Back live here at Bragg Stadium. Conley back, looking, fires toward the end zone. Touch! Interception!
Dark Cloud defense.
He's still running.
He's still running. He may take it to the house.
He's at the 30. Big play for Florida A&M. A huge interception. Squash the drive as Florida A&M defense comes up big on that play. Number 13,
Jalen
Glaze turns back the Panthers on this play. 35 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Florida A&M 14, Prairie View nothing. Rattler set up at the 21-yard line of the Panthers, looking to score. Musa back. Players and action halted.
Prairie View had to get time out quick. They didn't have enough men on the field. We were trying to take advantage of that. But I tell you what, we were a play away from that being a pick six.
That's right.
And the interception was that perfect timing to kill that drive right before the end of the half.
33 seconds remaining in the first half. And Al, how about that young man Glaze on a crucial interception? The Panthers were driving, looking to score, and as you said, one play away from a pick six.
Absolutely. I tell you what, the Dark Cloud defense, they never fail, man. They show up and show out at the right time. That was a perfect interception. I mean, we had 5 deep, not a very well thrown ball by Conley, but we'll take it. Now we need to do something with it with these seconds left before half.
They set the ball down at the 22-yard line of Prairie View. 34 seconds remaining. Musa back to pass. Fires.
Got him.
Got his man. Break him tackle. He's looking to score. They bring him down at about the 3-yard line on that play. Big play to KDOT as FAMU looking to score.
Get the ball to your playmakers early and often. Let them do what they do.
Clock ticking. 23 seconds remaining, and there's going to be another timeout on the field. That's going to set the Rattlers up around the 4-yard line. Al, how big was that completion?
That's a big-time catch right there. The run after the catch was what crucial that picked up the additional yards that got the ball inside the 5-yard line. We've got 23 seconds. 26 seconds now.
They set it back.
Yeah, 26 seconds to get this ball in the end zone. We got to be smart. We're in field goal range. I'd rather get a touchdown than the field goal. I take the field goal now, but I'd rather score a touchdown. I got 900 pounds worth of running back.
900 pounds worth of running back.
And we got 4 yards to go.
4 yards to go.
I said, give it to one of them guys.
26 seconds.
Give it to one of them guys.
26 seconds.
Give it to one of them guys.
Okay. Al wants him to give it to one of those guys with 26 seconds remaining. Here in the second quarter, Jeremy Musa brings the Rattlers out.
I'm not the head coach.
You're not the head coach.
That's why I'm up in the booth.
Rattlers, first and goal. Ball at the 4-yard line of Prairie View. And they're going to pass, Al. They're going to pass. Deep. Looks like a touchdown. Touchdown, FAMU. Touchdown, Rattlers. Big play from Jeremy Musa to Pruitt as the Rattlers extend to a 20-7 lead over Prairie View. Will you take that touchdown?
I'll take that touchdown.
Okay.
Absolutely. I tell you what, Jeremy Pruitt ran a deep corner route to the flag. Musa laid that thing out there, man. It couldn't have been any more perfect, man. That's a perfect pass. I still will give it to one of them big backs.
First. Cameron Gillis on for the point after to try and extend this Florida A&M lead. The kick is up, and the kick is good as Florida A&M extends to a 21-7 lead on a terrific pass from Jeremy Musa to Jeremiah Pruitt. Florida A&M 21, Prairie View 7. You're in tune to the Rattler Sports Network.
Safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmart. Choose great seats from over 125,000 fighters, all backed with a TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Get your tickets smarter at TicketSmarter.com.
Relax in Tallahassee at the Hampton Inn & Suites, Capital University. Located between FAMU and SFU, surrounded by many restaurants, shopping, and nightlife. Enjoy free Wi-Fi, free hot breakfast, and our clean, fresh Hampton beds. Enjoy great value and experience Hamptonality. Visit Hampton.com to book your next stay.
Trust, loyalty, and commitment. It's the Tallahassee Police Department's core values that led me to join the force 7 years ago. My name is Officer Justin Hill. TPD is looking to hire individuals with a willingness to serve. We offer up to $11,000 in hiring bonuses, competitive salary, and benefits. Be the difference you want to see. Apply today online at talgov.com/join TPD.
Back live here at Ken Raleigh Field at Bragg Memorial Stadium as the Rattlers get a 4-yard completion from Jeremy Musa to Jeremiah Pruitt to extend to a 21-7 lead over Prairie View. We have 19 seconds remaining in the crowd, and the crowd is juiced right now in Bragg Stadium.
And standing room only, folks. I tell you what, this sea of orange and green is a beautiful sight.
It is.
And they're getting ready to be entertained by the baddest band in the land.
In the land.
Yes, sir.
The Marching 100. 19 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Florida A&M 21, Prairie View 7. Panthers will take this ball at the 25-yard line. They're going to kneel down and take this into the locker room as Florida A&M, and Al, a reminder, this drive was sparked by an interception by Glaze as the Panthers were deep in the Florida A&M territory. He brought the ball back into FAMU territory. Florida A&M gets the 4-yard touchdown from Jeremy Musa to Jeremiah Pruitt.
Yeah, I tell you what, and the Panthers were driving, man. They were looking good, mixing up passes and runs, having success, and that interception was timely, on time for sure. And, well, it's a play away from being a pick six.
Exactly.
And we come back and we score the touchdown and go up 21-7 at halftime.
We're at halftime here, folks, in Tallahassee, Florida, on the highest of 7 hills, as the Florida A&M football team is extended to a 21-7 halftime lead over Prairie View. You're in tune to the Rattler Sports Network. Stay tuned for the AT&T halftime show. We'll be back in a moment.
HBCU students, are you making a difference? AT&T wants to support you in taking your dreams to new heights with a chance to win $5,000 and so much more. Apply now to the AT&T Rising Future Makers Showcase by uploading a video or a written submission to att.com/RFM Showcase. Don't miss your chance to become a part of the Rising Future Makers Network for support and life-changing connections. No purchase necessary. Open to U.S. residents, age of majority. Ends 11/6/23. Void if prohibited. Subject to official rules.
Mami, yo estoy bien. I'm okay, Mami. ¿Sí? ¿Y papá? Yeah, I'm starting work tomorrow, actually. Hi, can you tell me if I'm doing this right? Yeah, that looks right. Oh, really? I think you're good.
When you leave one comfort zone in search of another, Regions has the people, tools, and tech
I can help you with that.
new job
New everything.
to help you move forward faster and brave the beginning.
Tri-Eagle Sales is a proud supporter of FAMU athletics. Tri-Eagle Sales has been the leading beverage wholesaler in the North and North Central Florida area since 1996. Our 210 knowledgeable beverage professionals service over 2,000 retail customers in our 14-county territory from our 2 facilities in Tallahassee and Ocala. Tri-Eagle Sales, a proud supporter of FAMU athletics. FAMU football season is ready to strike. Cheer the Rattlers to victory and be entertained by the Marching 100 this football season at Bragg Memorial Stadium. When the game is over, you can explore even more excitement in Tallahassee. Explore over 700 miles of trails, sway to rhythmic tunes at the Bradford Field Blues Club, sip on a beer from our many craft breweries, or dine at one of our incredible local restaurants. Plan your trip to the highest of 7 hills at visittallahassee.com.
I'm Dr. Hughes, cardiovascular surgeon. The Florida Lottery has contributed billions of dollars to education, putting kids like me on the path to success.
And they've awarded countless bright future scholarships, helping me pursue higher education.
So I can do more than just dream of a brighter future.
I can create one.
The Florida Lottery is proud to help fund the futures of students all across our state. Learn more at flalottery.com/education.
Get ready, Rattler Nation. Introducing Rattlers Plus, the ultimate digital network for all things Florida A&M sports. Catch the excitement live with exclusive coverage of Rattlers games, relive classic moments, and dive into original content that brings you closer to the action than ever before. And that's not all. Tune in to Rattlers Plus to listen to heart-pounding commentary and analysis of Rattler sports. Don't miss a beat. Subscribe to Rattlers Plus now by visiting FAMUathletics.com/watch.
Welcome back to Bragg Memorial Stadium. We're at halftime. Welcome to the AT&T halftime show. And folks, we have a partnership, Florida A&M Athletics, with Tallahassee Memorial Hospital. And earlier this week, I got a chance to interview one of their doctors. Here is the interview from TMH.
Hello and welcome to the Rattler Sports Network. I'm Melvin Deal. Today we have Dr. Shay Everett, a breast surgical oncologist with TMH Physician Partners in General Surgery. And my first question to you is, tell me, you're a fellowship-trained breast surgical oncologist. Is that correct?
Correct.
That's correct.
What does that mean? What is that all about?
Yeah, so surgical oncologists typically, so we finish a general surgery training after med school. So we graduate, we become a doctor, we do our training in surgery. The fellowship training means that you kind of went above and beyond. You did an extra year or so of training in a specific field. And so for me, that was in breast surgery, kind of focusing on breast cancer specifically.
What's the one thing that all women should do when it comes to protection against breast cancer?
Kind of my motto is that we can't prevent cancer. You know, if cancer is going to happen, it's going to happen. We can do things to modify our risk for sure, but the one thing we can do is catch it early. So screening mammograms, starting at age 40, and for some patients even younger, depending on family risk factors. That's kind of a conversation you have with your general practitioner. But in general, starting around the age of 40.
Wow. I'm just curious. Why did you decide to come back to Tallahassee to practice?
So I know this is going to sound kind of cliche and corny, but I honestly spent a lot of time here because, of course, I did my general surgery training here. But I love the patients here. This whole community, you know, I have a young daughter, knowing that I wanted to raise her in Tallahassee, knowing that I love the patients here. I know that it's a vulnerable population. You know, anyone dealing with cancer is going to be in a vulnerable state, but these patients are just so appreciative of the care they get. I haven't met one patient that I've had an issue with. I just love all of my patients. And I knew that I wanted to come back to this area and take what I learned from my fellowship and bring it back here.
That's awesome. And, of course, Florida A&M University and FAMU Athletics is a part of this community, and there's a great partnership with Tallahassee Memorial Hospital. Why is that so important?
Well, FAMU, that's our community. Our community wouldn't exist without FAMU. It takes more than one kind of group of people to make a community. Everywhere you go around TMH, I see Rattler badge reels, and you can kind of tell that a lot of people who work here, a lot of our patients are even, FAMU alumni or somehow connected to FAMU in a way. But without the community, we don't have a hospital. Without a hospital, we don't have a way to treat our patients.
That is awesome. Folks, we are with Dr. Shay Everidge, a breast surgical oncologist with Tallahassee Memorial Hospital Physician Partners in General Surgery. Shay, thank you so much for talking with us here at the Rattler Sports Network.
Absolutely, absolutely. Very happy to be on. Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us. We'll be back in a moment.
I'm Melvin Beal here live at Bragg Memorial Stadium on the beautiful campus of Florida A&M University, the highest of 7 hills. And we mentioned that it's homecoming here at Florida A&M, and alumnus returned from all over the country. And sitting next to me is Cheryl Smith, a graduate of Florida A&M. Welcome.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
What's been going on with you?
Working hard and smart.
Really?
Yes, and doing what FAMU taught me how to do.
What did FAMU teach you how to do?
It taught me everything, how to be resilient, how to press and keep on pressing, believing in yourself. Gave me so much of the foundation that makes me go anywhere and sing the praises of this great university.
Awesome. Now, you have traveled. Are you still in Dallas, Texas?
Yes, still in Dallas, yes. And so I have a lot of Texas people here from Prairie View A&M, and they're looking at me sideways because I was just with the athletic director and their cheerleaders and everyone for the Grambling Prairie View game.
That's great.
Yes, so they, but it's all, the HBCU love is real. You know, if you went to an HBCU, I feel you.
Yes.
Yes, and I'm going to feel y'all losing today because it's all about FAMU.
Definitely. So I know that you had your own company when we last spoke. What are you up to these days?
Well, that's what I have. I have iMessenger Media. I have 3 newspapers, and I have a daily newsletter where we're giving information. The daily newsletter started as a result of COVID because we weren't getting information to our communities. And so we said we're going to do that, but it could be kind of depressing. So we said, okay, we're going to balance it with good and with positive stuff and with stuff that will empower our people and help them, you know, in life. And the newsletter is taking off. We have like a 58% open rate. And that is big when you consider national averages like maybe 24 at the highest.
Wow.
And so, you know, we're just trying to do things. We have there are 240 black newspapers that are a part of the National Newspaper Publishers Association, which there are 5 board members, and 2 of them are rattlers. The chair, Bobby Henry from the West Side Gazette in Fort Lauderdale, is the chair, and I'm the treasurer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we're making things happen, and we're about journalism, and, you know, whether it's NNPA or NABJ or even SPJ, because I've been on the board, and then we're trying to show excellence in everything that we do and show that it's at an HBCU.
Right.
You know, we went to an HBCU, and we're doing it. We're killing it in our communities, and that's really important wherever we go. And then we also have to make sure that we give back.
Yes.
We have to give back. We can't expect for it to fund itself. So I'm always excited. This year, folks are here. It's the baddest. It's our 45th anniversary. Did you see the video?
Yes.
It's supposedly changed from things. You know, we try to do things because we're bad. But we encourage people to come back all the time, but send some money back. We have to fund this revolution.
Right.
And we can't expect for anybody else to. And while we do, they have a moral obligation, because we rattlers, we black people in America put so much into this country. They need to give back, but they can't be the only ones giving back. We have to give and make sure that we sustain ourselves, that we sustain the programs, that we keep people being able. I saw a group of FAMU students at Congressional Black Caucus. It was wonderful. They got off the plane. Of course, I see them in orange and green. I'm like, okay, hey, you know, and next week you're taking pictures and everything and just talking. I say, just call. You know, that's the benefits of an HBCU. And that's something that a good friend of mine who is no longer with us, Mr. Dick Gregory, used to say. He said the benefits in the membership is what you are able to do. So when I saw, for example, a young brother flew here from Texas, didn't have a ticket or anything, didn't know anything, and I made sure that he was taken care of before I left him. That's what the membership has that we have to do, and that we have to help nurture our people, and we have to help people to understand that our ice is just as cold as anybody else. Ice is only 32 degrees Fahrenheit anyway, and nobody's is colder. But when you come back to FAMU, the difference in an HBCU and another institution is I have never heard anyone from an HBCU say, I wish I had gone to a PWI.
Wow.
But I hear so many that will say, I wish I had gone, I wish I had gotten this experience. And when we come back here, it's our homecoming. It's not us having a mini homecoming inside of somebody else's.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
And Cheryl, you alluded to COVID. But there's been a demise in newspapers around the country.
Right.
How has that impacted black newspapers?
That, you know, it impacted. You have ones that have shut down. And just all institutions. You get black businesses, black churches. They have been hurt seriously. And I can tell you that what I did with my publication is I stepped it up. I said, because I'm a first person who firmly believes in being there for you when you're in pain. Because when you come out of that pain, then you'll say, oh, they were there for us. So we pumped it up. The church is closed. The school is closed. A lot of places we take the paper. So guess what I did? I went to black-owned restaurants, and I said, hey, if you let me put my papers in your to-go bags,
oh, wow.
I said, I'll give you ads in my paper.
Wow.
And they did, and we were getting to them quicker, you know, than church on Sunday morning. And folks were like, you know, we really like this because, you know, we were reaching, so they saw we were there, and we continue to be there. But we've been seriously hurt, and then we had to do something like a good friend of mine, Roland Martin, likes to talk about. He said because people get confused and think black targeted is black owned. And no, it's not the same. I'm black owned, and you need to support me because I am good and because I'm doing what I say my mission is, and this is what the black press is about. And so a lot of them are suffering because the advertisers